Okay. Hey everyone. This video is going to be over the basics of astrology. So this is Astrology Basics 101, whatever 101 means. But the things I'm going to be covering today is the modalities. If I spell a word wrong, excuse me, I'm not the best speller. Elements and houses, aspects, and transits. Now, this is just basics because I am a rookie myself, so it's just the basics of each of these topics. Modalities, I'm going to run through a quick definition for all of them. Modalities are, let me make sure I'm not doing this wrong. I'm pretty sure the modalities are cardinal, modalities are cardinal, fixed, and mutable. And basically, those are I don't know how to explain it, but anyways, the modalities are cardinal, fixed, and mutable. Elements would be fire, water, earth, and air. And the houses will be when you look at a natal chart and you see the pies, and it's like the 12 different sections. Those are each houses. So I'm going to be going over that. Aspects would be like your planetary or your angles with each planet. And transits would be like if you look at online and you look at the current the current planet locations and stuff, and you look at that and you correlate it with your chart, and you see like if the sun right now is in Leo, the transit for that for me would be I got Leo's in my, oh my gosh, Leo's in my 7th house. So right now the sun is transiting my 7th house. So I'm going to talk about those just a little bit. So I need a freaking eraser. So the first one I'm going to be going over is I feel like what's most important is the elements. So I'm going to go over the elements, which is fire, water, air, and earth. The three fire signs is Aries, Leo. Now I'm gonna do it like in the modalities. So it'd be cardinal, mutable. No, it'd be cardinal, fixed. That's right. Cardinal, fixed, and mutable. Sag. I don't know how to spell Sagittarius. I always spell it wrong. I'm sorry, Sagittarius, but it's just water will be Cancer, which is the cardinal sign of water. The fixed sign of water is Scorpio. Y'all spelled that wrong. And I'm big on grammar, so sometimes I care, sometimes I don't if I spell words right, but I gotta spell Scorpio right. Scorpio is the fixed water sign, and Pisces, I always spell this word wrong. Pisces. This is how you spell Pisces, guys. Air signs. Libra is the cardinal air sign. The fixed air sign would be Aqua. I don't know how to spell that. Yes, I was close. And mutable would be, what's the mutable one? Oh, no, Aquarius is fixed, and mutable is Gemini. Earth sign cardinal is Capricorn. Fixed is Taurus. Oh, I spelled it right. And mutable would be Virgo. Okay. These are the elements, the 4 elements. And this is the modalities: cardinal, fixed, mutable. So, cardinal signs are the initiators of each element. So, when it comes to fire, what Aries do, they initiate new ways of feeling and seeing. Water, Cancers they create new ways of feeling and dealing with the emotions. Air signs, hopefully you guys get this because it's looking a little cluttered. But air signs, Libra is the cardinal signs of the air signs, so they initiate and they create new ways of thinking and communicating. Earth signs, the earth sign, the cardinal sign is Capricorn, and they initiate new ways of thinking again and being practical and stuff like that. With fixed signs, fixed is being stuck or mutable. So fixed signs can do both, but it's really more fixated on their own. They're pretty much like the unique. To me, it's like being unique in each of these things because it's like it's what you want. It's like stuck on how you are. So again, Taurus would be the earth. So it's the same thing, but it's just being fixated on your own ways of thinking and being practical. Along with Aquarius, you're fixated on your own way of being, thinking and communicating. So a lot of people think our Aquarius are very unique. To me, Aquarius is very unique because it's like it's always something, and it's like okay guys, y'all couldn't even see what I was writing, but I zoomed in so y'all should be able to see. But anyways, fixed water is Scorpio, so they're fixated on their own emotions and their own feelings. A lot of times you don't even know what Scorpios are feeling because they don't express them a lot, and they're stuck in their ways, and they are how they are. So is Leos. So Leos are fixated on their own way of feeling and seeing. So it creates very confident people to me when it comes to Leo energy. And with the mutable, I need water. And with this is my first time actually doing a video like this, guys, so y'all gotta bear with me. I'm gonna get better at doing this stuff, and I like this. But mutable Virgo, mutable way of thinking and being practical. It's like with the mutable signs, it's like they grab from this person, grab from that person, and they come up with a broad conclusion of how everything should be done. So with the earth sign, the mutable sign for that is Virgo. So Virgos are mutable in thinking and being practical. So they'll look at how you doing it, look at how she's doing it, and come together and think about how they should do it. So mutable with Gemini. Geminis, they are mutable in thinking and communicating, so they can adapt to how you think. They are good at knowing what you thinking, good at communicating and communicating how you like. And then Pisces. Pisces are the mutable water signs. So with them, it's like they feel everything, and they're ruled by Jupiter. So it's a very wise and expansion thing going on when it comes to the feelings. It's like they can feel what you're feeling. So to me, Pisces are probably the good people, the best people to talk to about how you're feeling, because they will understand you, because it's like mutable way. It's not like they stuck in their own feelings. They're mutable with it, so they can see how you feel and, feel it too. And also, all that. And then Sagittarius, I don't know if I'm in the way, but Sag is the mutable sign for fire. So take a breath. So Sag are mutable when it comes to feeling and seeing. So they can look at how everybody else feel and how everybody see the world and come up with a broad conclusion on how it really is. And Sagittarius also ruled by Jupiter, so along with Pisces. And Jupiter is the higher knowledge and the wisdom and expansion planet. So these two signs are very intelligent, because they can look at everything and come up with a broad conclusion of what it really is. So yeah, that is the elements and the modalities. Modalities are cardinal, fixed, and mutable. Elements are fire, water, air, and earth. Where's my pinky? A quick rundown over the houses, because it's 12 houses and I'm running out of breath quick, so it's gonna be quick. Don't worry, this is just the basics. I will go over more detailed videos if you guys want me to, but yeah. So in astrology, or in life itself, there's 12 different houses, which represents the 12 different areas of life. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And a cool thing about what I just set up is these are opposites. 1 and 7 are opposites. 2 and 8 are opposites, and it correlates. So that also helps with you guys learning like opposing signs, because the first house is correlated with Aries. 7th house is correlated with Libra, and these two signs are opposing signs, so that's good too. So the first house is, okay, I'm gonna just do my interpretation of it. The first house is the house of self, and it's correlated with Aries. I don't know if I should put that on there, because you guys might get confused, because the houses come first, not the zodiac signs. But yeah, I'm not gonna put that. So the first house is the house of self, personal issues, your appearance, and all of that stuff. It's the ascendant house. And then the opposite house, I'm gonna do it like this. The opposite house of that is Libra. Well, okay, let me not confuse y'all by saying it. But it's the 7th house, which is opposite of self, which is like the house of others, your relationships and relating. So I'm putting relationships. That's the 7th house. The 2nd house is kind of like the house of things you have to offer. Things you have. I'll put that. / to offer. And what I mean by that is like things you already have. Because the opposite house of that is your desires. And like it's like your desires, your motives, your intentions. But I'm just gonna put desires, and hopefully, let me see. That's not dark enough. Yeah, I can't see that. Oops. Desires. 3rd house is your communication house, your house of familiar things that's familiar to you, things in your surroundings. I'm gonna put the house. I'm gonna say surroundings. / familiar. 9th house would be the opposite of your surroundings and things that's familiar. It's long distance travels. It's higher wisdom, higher knowledge, house of experiences, anything new. So I'm gonna put 9th house as. My camera keep on cutting off. I really need to get a new camera. But 9th house is new experiences. I'm gonna put that new experience. That's 9th house. 4th house is the house of home. Home is like your heart. Oops, I didn't try to do that. Is like where your heart is, all the things you care about. It's correlated to Cancer. So the 4th house is like your home. 10th house is 10th house is opposite of the 4th house, and 10th house represents like not your home life, but your outside of the home life, like your career, how others see you. It's like your status. It's like your status, how people look at you. It's also the house of your midheaven, which is just like, how people see you, how others see you, your career, and all that other stuff. It's correlated with Capricorn. And the 5th house is the house of entertainment. Fifth house is the entertainment house. Things that you're entertained by, your creativity, your creations. It's correlated with Leo, so things you just like to do. And the opposite of that is the 11th house, which is 11th house is kind of like, it's like broad communication. It's like the unfamiliar things, but I don't want to mess it up with the ninth house. But it's really, I mean, they sextile each other, but it's really like, let me see, like I said, learning like the Aquarius energy. The two hardest things for me in figuring out, like I really have to like experience these hands-on, is Aquarius energy and the Scorpio and kind of Gemini, because they kind of difficult for me to understand too. But people say they're saying, okay, so 11th house is kind of like, it's not like your familiar things, it's like the things outside of that. Like it would be like your cousins, your community, what else? A lot of people are saying it's community, but these are not giving good explanations. For now, I'm just gonna put community. Who knows what that means? Once y'all figure it out, comment and let me know more about the 11th house. But 6th house is your work life, your routine life, your scheduling, things you do on a day-to-day basis. It's correlated with Virgo, so it's like work, routine, you know, and your schedule. And 12th house is the house of, I'll say imagination. I was totally finna put E. But it's opposite of the 6th house, because 6th house is more practical. And the 12th house is like really like your dreams, your imagination, like just like everything internal. Internal. Let me see if you guys can see the board. Yeah. But this is the 12 houses. Let me put this. 12 houses. These are the 12 houses. So, and how these work out is when you look at the natal chart. Well, you guys should just actually kind of, I should have said this earlier, but kind of get like a pen and paper throughout this and like kind of write it down, because I'm going to be erasing a lot. I'm actually going to erase this now so quickly, sorry. So I'm going to just run through transits and aspects real quick. So I'm going to erase this, but this is what the natal charts look like. I'm not going to go over this too much right now. Okay. These are our aspects. The aspects, we have a square, trine, let me get right. Okay guys, so in astrology, when you look at your natal chart, I don't know if every site is like this, but the site that I go to, which is, can you guys see if I put this? Okay, it's called www.astrologians.com. If you go to this chart and you put in your information and get your natal charts, or if you're just looking at the current planets, you will see these symbols. And I wrote down the names of each symbol. But the square, it shows things you need to learn in life, or like the learning lessons of the day. It represents like the square energy. When you think of a square, what do you think of? It's like something you just have to learn in life, like your obstacles and things like that. In conjunction, hopefully I wrote the right one, because it's a symbol like this, and then it's a symbol where the V is like this. So, but these are just misunderstandings, things you might have to explain to people. Like if you have a misunderstanding with the way you think and the way you act. If your sun and your Mercury is in conjunction, then you might have to explain to people that. So it's just like a misunderstanding. It's like a minor aspect. Opposition is things you have to give and receive. It's like another obstacle, and it's like really you have to learn and take from whatever the opposition is and give. So it can't be something that you overindulge in too much when you have a opposition in your chart, or it's opposition in the day. Trine is your gifts, things that you just are gifted with, things that it's like your gifts, like things you already have. Sextile is opportunities. So if you have sextiles in your charts, it's just opportunities to play out whatever planets are aligning, play out whatever energy is going on. Conjunct is powers. So this aspect is just basically just like your powers, things you have the talent of doing. It's kind of like a gift, but the conjunct can play out anyway, because it's something that's just powerful, and it's when two planets are really close to each other, so they can do more. So that is our aspects, and this is the website to pull up your natal chart. And this is just the basic, guys, and I'm getting really tired, so I will do another one explaining more details, and I'll probably do them separate because it's so much to come in. It's so much with astrology that I really can't explain them all, trying to explain everything in one video. So I might eventually just do a separate video on all the aspects, do a separate video on the houses and the elements, and do it like that. So because trying to cram everything in one video is not working for me. But again, I recommend you all find your natal charts, find the time how you was born. All you need is the time you was born, date, location, and stuff like that. So this is the website I recommend, and you can pull up all this stuff. It actually has a little, what do you call that? Like the little thing that tell you what all this stuff means. So it helps a lot, and it's pretty cool. So that's the website I use, and this is Astrology Basics 101. And sorry if I was talking fast, I was running out of breath, and now I know what to expect when I'm doing this stand-up stuff, because I'm used to sitting down in my videos. But yes, that is the end of this freaking video. And if you like this type of style with me on the board, comment below and I will do more. I actually like it. I like it, but I just wasn't prepared for standing up and doing a freaking lecture. I ain't never did this. Okay, guys, but thanks for watching this video, this Astrology 101, and like, comment, subscribe. Again, if you like stuff like this, let me know in the comment section. I'll do more videos. I'll go into more details on whatever you guys didn't understand. I'm willing to reply back and do all that stuff, so just let me know, and peace.